Hey guys, Palakori here, and this is my first ever gameplay commentary that I am doing. This gameplay, just before I start, will be a 21 and 8 on carbon, and it's a knife only gameplay, which was I thought it was really good. And if it goes overtime for my commentary on this, there'll be a 14 and 3 team deathmatch knife only on firing range for Black Ops, just to add something in. And just in this commentary, I'll be discussing my thoughts on Modern Warfare 3, and it's probably one of the most anticipated games of 2011, probably after Battlefield 3. That was probably the most anticipated in my eyes, but anyway. And just before I start, this will be based a lot on my review that I wrote about 3 days after the release date. I wrote a massive review on it, and that was on ANWA. I'll put a link in the description, and you can read it if you want to. You don't have to. It's just, and you can join if you want. I'll leave both the link to just the normal site and the review section. And yeah, so start now. But so when I wasn't here when the actual game got released, I was in the Grampians. I had a great hike. You know, I had to climb Mount Difficult. I don't know how high it was, but I conquered it. So I'm a beast. But yeah, like when I got back, everyone was telling me that it's an amazing game. Like everyone loved it. I know a lot of people that got it on release day, and they loved it. So, you know, I thought, you know what, I may as well get it. So I got it about 3 days after it. 3 days after I got back, which would have been the Thursday when I came back. So it was like about 2 days after it came out, and then another 2 days. So yeah, and I played it, and it was a good game. I loved the campaign. I went straight to the campaign, and I loved the campaign. It's amazing in my eyes. All the missions are really, really fun. And only maybe one mission I got kind of bored, which was the plane mission and the controversial little girl death mission. But I won't spoil it. Just a little bit boring. I don't know. You can skip the girl one, but the plane one you can't. So yeah, I didn't really care though. I was always, because you're always in the action. It's really, really good, and I enjoy it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So it was good. And the twist in the middle, it's around the middle. I don't know, middle to end. There's a twist, and it's a really good one. It just made me want to keep playing. Like I did not want to stop. Like I was stuck to it. Even my mum couldn't get me off the bloody thing. So yeah, and then finally they actually ended the bloody campaign. They didn't do that stupid cliffhanger they did in Modern Warfare 2. I understand it was because they wanted to make a new game, whatever. But at least they ended it. They didn't make it a whole cliffhanger, you know, so they can redo another one, and that was good. I did enjoy this campaign. So yeah. Once I finished the campaign, which is around 5 hours, it's good timing, you know, it's a good time to how long to do it. I went straight onto Spec Ops, and I'm not really interested in the normal Spec Ops missions, you know, it's just me. I've never really been into it, but the missions are pretty good, but I do like survival. It's really, really good, but for me, it just can't beat Nazi zombies, just in a lot of ways. I mean, it's definitely much more difficult than zombies. I mean, there's people shooting at you instead of just zombies, you know, running after you, just hitting you, and then there's dogs after a while, and monkeys, and shit like that. But, you know, it's pretty good. And then obviously there's the maps. If you get a map pack, you get 5 maps instead of 1 for the survival. In zombies, you know, you only get the 1 with the map pack. But for me, the 2-player cap was really, really disappointing. I thought they'd have maybe 4 players, you know, it'd have been great with 4 players, you know, and there's more customization maybe. There's not enough customization for me, like as in, like, setting up the game, and it would have been good if they did do some of that, but, you know, the weapons are great. You get pretty much all the weapons in the game, and you buy them, you know, you get all your currency, you can buy ammo in this one, which is really good. So it was really fun, and I don't know, but I don't think it just removed the fun factor, like, just for me, because it's not enough people, and, you know, you can't really, it's kind of hard to just play but with one other person. You get bored after a while. And, yeah, zombies I could just play for hours with friends. It was really good. But yeah, once I finished my first game of Spec Ops, I played twice. I played one with Sajang, but he had to go, so we didn't get very far. But my first ever game, I went to round 20 by myself, which was really good. But yeah, once I'd finished that, I went straight to multiplayer. And for me, it was fun for like the first couple of days, but it kind of sunk in that it really wasn't that good, and I don't know, it got boring after a bit. You know, the graphics and gameplay, for one, very similar to Modern Warfare 2. Like, obviously the gameplay is different. Like, I'll admit that it is different, but it's very similar. Like, it's got the same kind of style. I mean, I don't know, it's just, everyone says it's different. It's really not that much. The graphics are almost exactly the same. There are differences. I think it's got a bit browny, like an reddy colour in this one, which I find, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. And, there's a lot of the good thing. There is a lot of new weapons, but a lot of them are just skins of older weapons. Just take for example, Type 95 is like exactly like the FAMAS pretty much. The RSASS is pretty much the M21 EBR, and the MSR is the intervention. You got some of the shotguns. The KSG-1 reminded me a lot of the what's it called? The that one from COD 4, you know, the W1200, the Winchester 1200. That was a good gun, but it's kind of unreliable. And then the other one, I don't know what it's called. It reminded me a lot. One of the other ones, the newer ones, reminded me a lot of. Oh, the USAS 12 reminded me a lot of the M1014, which it's not as good. Definitely not as good. It's pretty weak in this one, and they've really like stuffed that up. I think the shotguns, but anyway. And the lag, oh my god, the lag is really bad in this one. Theater mode fucks up your hit detection really bad in this one. And then taking it off does help a bit, but not that much. And I get shot around walls in Modern Warfare 3 more than I did in Black Ops. Like, I'm dead serious. It is absolute crap. And then, obviously, Host Pro. You remember Host Pro from Modern Warfare Black Ops? It returns. It's exactly the same as in Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2 was great because you didn't have as much of an advantage. And COD 4 was amazing. Like, you didn't have that much of an advantage as well. World at War, you didn't, regardless, you'd be lagging. But you know, and that was great. But in this one, they've brought it straight back to Host Pro, and yeah. But the weapon balance in this game is pretty good, actually. I'll admit that. And the support they've done is phenomenal after only a month. But to be honest, some of the weapons still need to be nerfed. For example, the Type 95 and the PP90M1. Those two are beasts. I swear. Like, I don't know how the hell they can make the two guns so good, but what can we do? They just always run. And the map wise, pretty average for me. Like, there's a lot more color than Black Ops. Like, it looks like Black Ops was a bit bland, actually very bland. It was all a lot of grey and brown and crappy colors like that. But I don't know, they weren't very. I don't know, the design. The design was really boring and really rushed. Like, Black Ops had a good. I liked a lot of the maps, of the designs. This one felt rushed. I barely like any of the maps. I kind of like Carbon. Baccarat's alright. It's a very long range map, which is good for me. Unless I'm shotgunning, I'm screwed if I am. But you know, yeah, there's not many good maps. Um, I don't know, the strike packages. I like the new strike package idea. Really, really cool. You know, you got your specialist and your assault. Assault was great. You know, it's good for the people who like to kill whore. And COD is always about kill whoring. And then specialist is also about that, but you get rewarded more for me. To me, you get rewarded better because you're getting perks. So like you get your 2 kill streak, you might get one perk. Your 4 kill streak another, and then you might have hardline. So then at 5 kills you get another perk. Then at 7 you'll get this all the perks, and you get a specialist bonus, and you keep getting more points and all that. And it's really good, and I really like that. So, but then there's the support, which is probably the most overpowered in the game. Someone can go like in a demolition, go 14 or like 50 or 60 or something like that, something ridiculous, and then still get something like an advanced UAV or a stealth bomber or whatever. I don't know what stealth bomber. I think it's 14. Yeah. And that's really unfair for me. I mean, it's fair for the newbie players, like that not very good. But it's for me, it's really not that good. I use special support. I use specialist in this game. You'll say I'm using specialist in this one, but in support I don't use that. I use a bit on my MP5 classes and that kind of thing. So yeah. I don't know. Like, assassin is still a massive problem. I mean, they didn't really learn from Black Ops' Ghost problem. I mean, that was everyone running camping with Ghost, and like Assassin at the start was alright, but now there's a lot of people camping. After I came back to play, oh my god, there's so many. And there's problem with I find there's a problem with theater mode itself. It glitches out. Like when I try to like save a clip, it just like it doesn't work sometimes, and there's constant shaking. If you've ever noticed that, you're like running and all of a sudden it'll just start shaking. It's really weird especially when you're rendering a clip. And yeah, so I don't know, they have to fix that. And one good thing is that the noob tubes really barely a problem anymore. I mean, like, explosives have been nerfed a lot, and you got blast shield that actually works for once. Except it doesn't really work with the pro version is really crap. Like, it doesn't even work properly. But anyway, but the grenades and semtexes are really weak. I don't know. I think they need to maybe buff them up a bit, because I mean, I know they wanted to make it all gun on gun and all that crap, but I don't know, like, it's too hard. Like, if you want to protect a flag and throw a grenade, I mean, there could be 5 people on the flag, and it's right in the middle, and it won't kill them. It just does not make sense to me. And, yeah, but what can we do? I'm sure they'll do something. They already buffed up the spaz, apparently. It doesn't really, I can't really notice it, but anyway. And, big problem. One of the bigger problems, panic knifing and commando lodging. still somehow in this game. I have been commando lunged a million times and panic knifed a million times in this game. And apparently, like they said, it was fixed, and it's not. The lunge is still huge. And, you know, it's just, oh, I can't get it. And then there's lots of glitches in this game. I don't know how many glitches they can put in a game. Like, I found so many ways to get out of them. Like, I've been out of the map a million times already. So annoying. And then, oh, the final thing, which pisses off everyone, are death streaks. I mean, I understand why they put death streaks in, but, I don't know, like, Juiced was a good one. I like Juiced, like, because you can get out of your spawn. That's fine. I don't mind that. And I really don't complain about it, you know, it's just running faster, who cares. And then Martyrdom isn't that bad, because the grenades are pretty weak, so you won't really die unless you're right on top of it. And then Hollow Points does allow cheap kills, but at least the person who's off that death streak and have to go back to that, you know, that streak again, which is fine, I don't really care. But then Final Stand is back. Why would you bring Final Stand back? There is no point whatsoever. It does nothing, it is just cheap. You know, you get back up after going into last stand, you've basically put 100% of your damage into them, and then they've just gone down. You might keep shooting them, some of you might get a hit marker, and then they knife you, or they shoot you, you know, something ridiculous like that. And it's just stupid, and then they just get back up. And then even worse than that is Dead Man's Hand. Dead Man's Hand is complete bullshit. I absolutely hate Dead Man's Hand. I mean, it just ruins the game. Like, the C4 that blows up is, like, stronger than anything in this game. It just does not make sense. I don't know. I don't understand why would you put it in. Anyway, out of all of that, what I've said, Modern Warfare 3 is, I'll admit, it's no doubt, it's a good game. Like, it's fun with friends. Like, I play around with my friends, so that sounded wrong, but, I play with my friends, party up, you know, have a bit of fun, but, I don't know, but it was good, and it was definitely what a Modern Warfare 2 should have been. And everyone always says that. It's definitely what Modern Warfare 2 should have been. It's a great game. But you know what? Activision, it's 2 years too late for that. I mean, if this was Modern Warfare 2 had come out like this, everyone would have been playing it. It would have been fine. But it's really not good. And here's to hoping that Black Ops 2 will be a really good game. But I'm not keeping my hopes up because I like Treyarch. I mean, they did a great job with Black Ops. I'll admit that. But I don't know, I can't really trust anyone with COD anymore. I've really given up on Activision with these kind of things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned a bit out of this. I don't know if anyone really will watch this, but if you do, please like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna do another commentary a bit later. Probably later on next week. So I'll enjoy that, and maybe if you have some suggestions for if you want me to do something, I'll do it. And yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching again. Yeah, peace.